Welcome to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, home to the UConn Huskies. The Mountaineers will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Murphy. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the UConn Huskies offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the ground game. Makes a man miss. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Scanning the field, it's Fagnano. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down. UConn will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. On his way back from the 20. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. So Appalachian State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Turning it on! How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna run it. It's Roberts. He's gonna lose a yard on that one. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Looks as if he's gonna run it. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UConn offense goes back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back, it's Fagnano. Right on target this time. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Lets it fly. Makes the catch down the right side. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sideline.
They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing yardage on those last two runs, you know they've got to throw it here on 3rd and 15. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
UConn quick to the line. On the ground, it's Edwards. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Fagnano. Catch in the middle, it's Parker. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Georgia is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Matthew Stafford and Stetson Bennett among the greats to play in Athens.
Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. They'll ride the hot hand. Got enough for the first. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UConn going back to work on offense. To the air, it's Fagnano. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Here on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. UConn quick to the line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. And that's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Got a man. It's Parker. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. This UConn offense really has it going. Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Trying to impose their will with the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Looking downfield, it's Fagnano. Oh, they're after him! And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves, and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense, getting a sack, creating some momentum.
The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. It's complete to the left. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And the field goal ties it up here in the second quarter.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Set to kick off.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Catch in the middle, it's Barnes.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Dropping back, it's Swan. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The UConn offense goes back to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes...
There he goes! Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The sure hands, it's Parker. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. The official says no good. And here in the 2nd quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Swan. Floats it out in space. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Fires to the middle. And that one falls incomplete. Trying to get a chunk play on that one. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. UConn going back to work on offense. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they... It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football there.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barnes. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Dozier. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. To throw, it's Swann. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. And the Mountaineers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's going to run it. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It'll be a draw. Sweet cut there. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On third and short, the power run here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Virginia Tech is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Wake Forest. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Dropping back, it's Fagnano. Grab near the sticks, it's Simmons. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Pulls it in, it's Henson. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Parker. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And now in the most bizarre of spots, here comes the field goal kicker. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Swann. Got it in the middle, it's Stroman. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. They punted away on 4th down. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The UConn offense goes back to work. They'll try the run. Fights off a defender. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. And the Huskies racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this.
After the filthy move, he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Simmons. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Simmons. Breaks into the open. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. This UConn offense really has it going. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Finds his big tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Using his legs, it's Edwards. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. UConn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Go straight ahead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They weren't able to move them an inch on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal. He'll keep it on the sneak. Scores on the sneak.
It's just so nice to have a signal back who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. From the gun, running back gets to give. Runs through the tackle. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Back to throw, it's Swan. Wide open downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Roberts. Turning it on. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
And the Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. Now they'll run the draw, and this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the tailback. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Stroman. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Between the uprights, it's good. And they've regained the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking for a man. It's Fagnano. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic with his feet. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They'll run it from the gun. Look out, he's got room. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
To the air, it's Swan. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to bring it back. He's got great speed. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. It's a draw. Creates a little space. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll go to the ground. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The run from the shotgun. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Huskies look to keep this drive humming. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for the offense. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by 11 over Kentucky. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to throw, it's Swan. This time it's complete. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. A run for the quarterback. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. That's caught. It's Roberts. Turns it on in midfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Sets up the screen. There he goes. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch. Make the run. Get the first down.
Wants to throw again. A strike downfield. Touchdown, App State. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UConn going back to work on offense. Using his legs, it's Edwards. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To the air. It's Fagnano. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. All out of space. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Parker. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Huskies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. This UConn offense really has it going. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now the play fake. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, UConn! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small. But the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. With that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They'll give it to the back. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man, it's Swan. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got the first down, looking for more. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They're going to ride this running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Fires to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The UConn offense goes back to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talk about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
Back to pass. It's Fagnano. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the 4th. Here comes the heat. Got it behind the line. It's Roberts. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Back to pass on 2nd down. Under fire. Moving away from pressure. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Breaks into the open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 22 on 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. He's got 99 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has...